4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm Laura's and welcome to another unboxing video. Now this is one that I didn't plan to get originally. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big Thunderbirds fan and Thunderbird 2 is one of my all-time favourites, right up there with Fab 1. However, when the promo photos first came out for this, I wasn't very impressed. It looked a bit plasticky, a bit nasty, so I thought I'd just skip it. I've got the original Dinky one, so I was happy with that. But then a friend of mine, he got one and he said, give it a try. You'll be surprised, it's actually better than you might think. So I had some Hornby points to use, which makes it a bit cheaper. Thought I'd give it a go and it's here now. Actually, it's been here a while, but I've only just got round to unboxing it. So fingers crossed, I want this to be good. I want this to be a nice Thunderbird 2 model. So I'm itching to get this unwrapped and we'll see what it looks like. Oh, look at this, look at this. This is actually very nice. I like the colour. It's a lovely dark green and matte. Looks a lot better than I anticipated, which is hopefully, yeah, that should be more accurate. Let's lift this out. There's a lot of writing on the box here. I'm sure it's very interesting, but at the moment, this is more interesting. So it looks a nice little model. Four of those, lift away, pop that over there. So here's Thunderbird 2, heavy, nice and heavy, very much a matte green. Looks nice, pretty little thing. Feels reassuringly heavy and solid. Now, the reason I originally thought I'm not going to get this, it was a disappointment on my part that once again the stilts are horrible plastic, and I don't understand why, if this is a die-cast model, can they not do metal legs? Imagine the improvement that would make to this model if the legs were metal. But plastic they are. That said, first impressions, I'm glad I bought this. This little button here releases the pod. And it actually drops. The original Dinky one, you had to force the thing out. So this is a much better fit. So there's the pod. And you just open that up, probably with great difficulty. Die cast as well, of course. The door is plastic. Trying to see what's in there, but basically nothing. So there's your pod with the rollers underneath, which means that the main craft, of course, can get around. Let's just pop that back in there. That's a nice fit, very good. And that can trundle around quite happily. Now here's the clincher. For this reason alone, I bought this model. Every version of Thunderbird 2, to my knowledge, certainly in this size, has come with a nasty little plastic Thunderbird 4. But look at this. Die-cast metal Thunderbird 4. And look at the detail. Look at this. This is fabulous. As long as I can remember, Thunderbird 4 has always been a horrible, nasty piece of plastic, and finally, Corgi have given us a die-cast one. Thank goodness for that. Makes it slightly less of something that you might expect to find in a cereal packet. There's quite a bit of detail on this actually, the little dots and dashes all over it. Very tiny little stickers. I don't know if you can see these on the camera, but they're all over the place. The cockpit windows are quite nice. The access hatch clearly moulded. Thrusters underneath. Corgi moulded on there. And you've got the I think these were viewing windows, ground viewing windows, if I remember rightly. I'm sure somebody will correct me if that's wrong, but that's how I seem to remember them. Okay, I'm pleased. I thought this was going to be a disappointment. I think the whole finish of the machine in that dark matte green really makes it pop out. The attention to detail with all the little stickers all over it, the good moulding. It's just detail, detail, detail all over. I'm still disappointed that we've got those horrible little plastic legs, and maybe one day we will actually get metal legs, who knows. Let's get the Dinky one out. It's not much of a comparison, I admit, but interesting to see the differences. There's huge differences. Look at this. I mean, okay, size-wise, the Dinky one is a bit bigger, but the shape of the model, so much different. The Dinky one is longer and thinner. The pod, particularly, is a lot thinner. The detail was very much more limited in the Dinky one. I mean, you've got things like these windows here that are moulded in. You can see them, but they're not painted. There's little or no stickers on it apart from the absolute essentials, the T2s. Okay, I got a bit of a blank here. I can't remember how to release the pod. Does it just pop out? Yes, it does. There's no release button. You just have to push it out. That's a better way of doing it, isn't it? The pods are a much more different shape. Longer and thinner and fatter, much more accurate. I mean, it really brings it home to you when you see a different model. And one thing that really stands out is the position of the wings. These forward swept wings on the Dinky model, very close to the front here. And on the Corgi, much more accurate, halfway back, as they should be. I mean, I'm sure it'll fly a lot better that way. How the hell it flew anyway with the wings facing the wrong way, who knows, but International Rescue obviously made it work. So yeah, huge differences with these two. As you would probably expect. I mean, there's a lot of years passed between the creation of this one to that one. But finally, after all these years, I've got a much more screen accurate Thunderbird 2, and that makes me smile. Happy day. So here we are, guys, Thunderbird 2 from Corgi with die-cast Thunderbird 4 and horrible plastic legs. Money well spent, I think. What do you think?